Afternoon baseball here on the show. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty. Between Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He will lead this one off today. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the catcher.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Tom Murphy.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Now to the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. At the plate, Max Muncy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Muncy
Popped up. Anderson over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Slider whiffed on first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
The first base.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. A ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
The left fielder.
Digging in, Eloy Jimenez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Stepping up to the plate, number 44. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone! So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Digging in, Josh Bell.
The first.
Rendon aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-1. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Fouled straight back. And now the runner's trying for third. Got him swinging. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Batting 7.
So a runner at third here with one gone. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with one down. Oh, no, he muffed it. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate, Robin Yount.
The shortstop, Robin Yount.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 46.
The 1-1 home.
Corbin.
Fouled off. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Lined into right, a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Riding in once again, Max Muncy. He popped out in his first trip. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Three and one.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get some.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Throwing to second. At the plate, Cody Bellinger looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider, and they can bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. In now is Anthony Rendon.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Muncy, the runner at third. Bellinger at first with no outs. Hit well on the ground to first. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Josh Bell. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Ty Buttrey is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 31.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Renfroe moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
3-2 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Buxton.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh my goodness, talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Tom Murphy.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Settling in now, Chris Bryant, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Around first, digging for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Renfroe. 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Pitch misses the throw down. And the throw is behind him at third as this gets away. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. The 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Jimenez ranging back to the track on the warning track. So striding forward now, Hunter Renfroe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game. Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike.
The first baseman, number 9.
In now, Brandon Belt. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he's got another one. 15 strike. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 44, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And it's fouled away. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he's back into second here safely. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Strike taken, the throw. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone as they add still another. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. High in the air out to center field. Buxton has a play. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Now a long throw home. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe moves over, makes the catch, and that. Digging in now, Robin Yount looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the 1st out. Carson Kelly will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Carson Kelly is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Jeurys Familia gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Hit out towards second. McNeil is right there, and there's 1 down now. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Now batting.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as it was up the ladder a bit, and that'll move a man into scoring position now with 1 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Jimenez. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away.
Number 44.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 44. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Anderson is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Coming to the plate now, Byron Buxton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Into the box, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far as he's just been. So stepping in, Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. So now digging in now, JT Realmuto. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Stepping up now Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Bryant.
A throw to the plate. Digging in, Jack Flaherty. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. And not in time as the run scores. So the batting order turns over now. He's set to go Tim Anderson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Muncy.
Hit hard on the ground to short. He'll come to the plate with it, and they get the force at home. Whatever. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Stepping in, Eloy Jimenez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Full count still. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out toward shallow right. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again, Brian Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer. You could just see this guy out on the mound right.
And another strike. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 44. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. In the air, down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there. Digging in and looking for more. Anthony Rendon. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to the plate. The tag, and he's out at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Number 55.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time, as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now
the 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch.
It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready for another chance. Chris Bryant. Digging in once again, Robin Yount. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-1 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Tommy La Stella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting, Tommy La Stella.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Got him swinging in the dirt. Real Muto recovers. Throw in time. He's done it. A no-hitter. Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Broadcasting live from Oriole. Digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For New York, the shortstop, number 23.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
1 o'clock.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. To short. Lindor on the grass. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now batting, Bo Bichette. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
1 and 2.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way.
Francisco.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Bellinger's on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. And that misses. Ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Hit in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. In there, a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Yelich, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. No balls and 1 strike. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Striding into the box, number 44, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
The left fielder.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in, Anthony Rendon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Soft grounder left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready now, Max Muncy. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Real Muto gathers, and the throw to first ends the. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
A bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Bell stands at first with 1 out. Line toward the gap in left center. A reach, and he makes a lunging catch as he winds up on his belly, and there's a fine play for the second out.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Ketel Marte.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So striding in, Chris Bryant, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Third inning, no score to this point. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Tim Anderson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting, Tim Anderson.
Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Kirby Yates comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto.
Leading off for the All-Stars,
Yasmani Grandal will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Line to the right side. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Orel.
Number 44 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In there for strike 1. Yates is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
First offering on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. 1-0 the count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Next out, 2-2.
Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the winning run is across to score. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between the... Now in the box, Tony Gwynn.
Leading off for Baltimore, the right field. Tony Gwynn.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And another foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn. Should be a picture perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Into the box now, Jason Kendall.
Second.
He's set. Here it comes.
Number 18.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder. He's got it 1 away. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And here comes Junior. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Stepping into the box, Ted Williams. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The set and the 2-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Count still full, 3-2.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
He's set. The 3-2. Pitch popped up. Rendon is under it. And that retires the side. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat.
Anderson.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. towards second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with
the second baseman, Max Muncy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
No ball.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The right fielder.
Here's the first pitch
Cody
to him. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bellinger is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meat.
A swing and a miss. That standing in, Cal Ripken, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Cal Ripken Jr.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. At the plate, Lou Gehrig. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
First baseman, number 4.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
0-1's the count.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in, Matt Carpenter. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Ripken, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Brandon Phillips. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe. So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. And their runners at the corners now.
Clayton Kershaw.
Frank Thomas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pitch hitting, Frank Thomas.
That's a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Curveball bounces and this one gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Ready with the 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. So 2 on with 2 away, and the dependable Jason Kendall stands in. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the mark. Blake Snell enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Snell is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman.
First offering on its way. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The first baseman, Josh.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Kendall finds it, and that ends the inning.